Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Gonna go over some really solid hardware deals in the PC market right now. And as we know, with PC prices being all over the place, solid deals are really hard to come by these days, but I've got a great deal on a pre-built PC as well as a great deal on a graphics card. So we're gonna cover those really quickly, and hopefully by the time you guys watch this video, those deals are still available. Also, I'm gonna talk a little bit about Origin Access. It's a service that I've talked quite a bit about. Usually I get roasted because it is an EA service, but I want to talk about it because they are doing something very interesting with that service, making a shift to make it seem more like Microsoft's Game Pass. And Microsoft is another entity that maybe the entire PC gaming audience isn't all too enthralled with, but Game Pass is very nice. And Origin Access to me is making a step in the right direction, so I'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's go over some good deals on PC hardware. It's hard to say great, but let's go ahead and say great for the current climate of PC gaming. First, let's go over this pre-built computer available on computers.woot.com. It is a factory refurbished PC, but still, this is an awesome deal. It's an HP Pavilion Power 580-131 gaming desktop, and the exact specifications are an AMD Ryzen 5 1400 quad-core 3.2 GHz. On top of that, you're getting a Radeon RX 580 4GB, not an 8GB model, but a 4GB model is still very serviceable at 1080p. You're getting 8GB of DDR4 RAM, a 1TB hard drive, and all of that for $580. So if you want a budget PC, I would jump on this ASAP. It's very hard to get a high quality PC for under $600 these days. A lot of builders have shifted to Raven Ridge, and I get why they're doing that. To completely forego a graphics card is going to save you a ton of money, but ideally you would want to have a GPU. This PC, while it is factory reconditioned for $580, you're getting some great hardware for your money. So pick that up ASAP if you are interested. Let's see how long it lasts. Also on eBay, they're having a huge sale with their P-Spring 20 code. Takes 20% off of a GTX 1060 6GB model. It is listed at $360, which is just mind-bogglingly insane. But with the promo code, you will get it for $288 if my math is correct, so that's pretty solid given prices. Look, that's not a great deal. The base price at $360 is actually $30 more than what 1070s were at their cheapest. I remember 1070s EVGA ones, to be exact, going for $330. Now you've got MSI 1060s going for $360, but hey, what can you do about that? If you want a good deal on that GPU, and again, good in terms of the current PC climate, that isn't a bad option. So both of those links in the description box. Ideally, that pre-built computer is an awesome value, and at that price point of $580, it's very cheap, because even with a lot of other pre-builts that are available at, say, Best Buy, they typically go north of $800. That's typically the cheapest you're getting a serviceable gaming computer for, even if it's pre-built. So this one for $580, yes, it's factory refurbished, but great hardware for the price. So again, those links will be in the description box down below. Also want to quickly talk about Origin Access. Now, yes, it is EA Origin Access. EA has caught the vitriol of many gamers, and rightfully so, but Origin Access is one of the things that I feel like they've nailed in recent memory. If you don't know, it's a subscription service, $5 a month or $30 a year. You get a catalog of EA titles, a lot of pretty good titles. You get a lot of trials of their upcoming games, so overall, it's a pretty good value, and I believe they give you 10% off of everything in the Origin store on top of that. And at the end of the day, that subscription service is relatively cheap. $30 a year isn't too bad. But the main drawing point to Origin Access to me is the library of games. Battlefield 1 is in there, Titanfall 2 is in there. So if those are games that, say you just built a PC and you want to pick up Battlefield 1 or Titanfall 2, you could just subscribe to Origin Access and get those games and a lot more games and other benefits on top of that. And to add to those benefits, EA has now opened its subscription service to other publishers. Warner Brothers are adding their games to the service, notably the Batman titles, all of them except for Arkham Knight. That is going to be adding even more value to Origin Access, and this is becoming a very solid service. Now, just with the inclusion of Batman, maybe you're not completely sold on it, but this shows that they have a partnership with Warner Brothers, and maybe that'll open the door for games like Mordor. I think it'll be a little too early for Shadow of War to enter that, but could be something we see in the future. And considering we've seen the success of Game Pass, we've seen how many gamers on Xbox have just been completely enthralled with that service, and I can't blame them. $10 a month, you're getting over 100 games. It's a solid service to build a gaming library if you're on a budget. Origin Access could fill that void on PC, because with Game Pass, yes, it's kind of available on PC, but only with the cross-play titles, so it's not really available on PC. That market is still open. I know there's been a lot of services that have been coming out, but with Origin Access having the backing of EA, yes, not my favorite publisher in the world, but they've got a lot of money and they can be building relationships relationships with a lot of top publishers. So a lot of potential here. I've talked about before how I think Origin Access is a very solid service. If you're just looking to play EA's catalog of games, you can get that, and now you're getting games from other publishers too. Very interesting, could be something to keep your eyes on. That's gonna conclude this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Again, those links to the pre-built computer as well as the GTX 1060 are gonna be in the description box down below, and I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about Origin Access. Are any of you subscribers? Is this now a service that you're gonna keep more of an eye on because they are adding games? I mean, the Batman games are high quality games, at least Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight. I think those two games are fantastic. Adding those to the service I think is very relevant. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always guys, thanks for watching. If you have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.